Welcome to Read Between the Wines, where two bibliophiles discuss our love of the written word from cover to cover and cork to glass. Pour yourself a beverage and join us for this week's episode. Cheers!
Well, the name of the wine is Hectic.
Oh, it is!
Welcome to it.
Okay. See and be seen, or something of that nature.
You can't see my feet, but
No, but you were very dancer-esque.
they are pointed.
Pointed toes.
They are pointed for anyone who cares.
Point the toe.
And the fingers.
And all of it.
Hello!
We're here.
We're back.
We do the thing.
We're back, bitches.
We did. Cheers.
Cheers! Happy holidays. The name of this wine is Hectic. So brace yourself. It may or may not be the
A
theme.
hectic episode, yes. 100%. I don't know if I like this.
It's not great. But
Okay, well, next episode we're changing wines because this is supposed to be a Sauv Blanc. It is a little hectic. Not gonna lie.
so maybe that is what I smelled.
Maybe
I was hoping maybe it was like the cap.
it's just a little like right in the back of the throat. There's a lot going on. Anyway, as you can see, we are matching today. Very matchy. Very matchy. That's what I do. I read books, I drink wine.
And I know things.
And that's what we do here. So we are talking today about
Book hauls.
book hauls. So this book haul is going to be like anything book related from Les Haul-idays.
Yes.
Right?
Because a book haul at the holidays does not include just books.
Book holidays.
It's oh, I'm so mad I didn't think of that.
It happened. So
That's a
thank you.
congrats on that one. That was great.
I'll take it. I'll take that one.
But yes, book themed things.
Book thing, yes.
All the book things.
Right?
Starting with our charts.
Yes.
We
And
got matching shirts.
we did get matching shirts for the purpose of this exact thing. And then the one thing that I actually have already displayed, so it's not up here, but I will insert a screenshot of it, is that we got a like a little Spotify acrylic
Yes.
photo thing that looks like it's like a Spotify
Screen.
a screenshot of the podcast. We got it as a gift, and so it's got our little logo on it, and it's already prominently displayed in my family room because that's where it belongs. I probably should have stuck it back here, but I definitely was like, nope, family room, where
Next
everyone
episode.
can see it.
Yes.
So I'll put a screenshot up of that one. So absolutely loved that as a like really
Super
unique,
cute.
fun thing. I know people have done it for like, you know, your song with your significant other, or you know, your first dance or a wedding thing or whatever, which are all very cute ideas, but I love that it's our podcast.
It's our podcast with our release date.
Yes.
It was super cute.
It was very cute.
Super thoughtful. Yes. We love that.
Big props to that. Super fantastic gift. I also got a lot of bookmarks.
Do you have yours? Did you bring your Loch Ness?
I do have my bookmark. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
I got several bookmarks. Some are like little magnetic ones,
Yes.
but the most unique,
Same.
I'm like, look, we're bookmarking.
Bookmarking.
Look at him. He's a little Loch Ness.
I got tumble books.
Right? Look at us. We're like, look at my book.
Look at my bookmark.
And so he just sticks right in there with his little tail out.
I love that.
Right? And so when I go to read, I just take him out. Oh, he's got a whole body.
There he goes.
He has a whole little body here, which is adorable.
That's
And then
so
when I'm ready, I can just stick him in, and he can go either way. He can face either direction in the book, and he just holds the place, and he's very cute.
I love him. He's
Right?
super cute. I got tumbling books, and they're individual. So I can use one. I can use all of them. I'm going to use all of them.
Naturally,
I mean, like,
if they're there.
you need to use all of them, but that way you can see that they're falling down, and they're the cutest little clips.
I love like thin gold, like
Yes.
accessories.
So shiny.
Right? It actually
So
reminds me
cute.
of my very favorite Christmas ornament, which is just simply it's a very thin gold picture of the clock tower at FAO Schwartz in New York City from when I was a kid. That is my absolute favorite of all time, and that's exactly what those remind me of.
So if they go missing, I know who to blame.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I have them. I have stolen them, and I will take full responsibility for it.
And
But
I will let you know. I probably will.
right?
I have a couple. Yes.
So I got this
So
one.
fun.
I got another one that was silver that has like a really sweet like little quote on it from a really good friend of mine. And then I got several that are like little magnet ones that I can use for both like stuff I'm reading or stuff that I'm working on or, putting the kids stuff together. So
I love that.
bookmarks.
Yeah.
Love that because I can't have too many. I'm always
you can
losing
never
them.
have too many.
No.
Especially when you have like 6 books that you're reading at a time. They're just kind of all over your house.
Right.
You're like, oh, I need a cute bookmark.
Right. Because then I want to go read it because I want to move the bookmark. Yeah. That's actually part of the reason. I was like, oh, I need to do this. I've already used this one in a book that I finished yesterday. So this is the book I'm reading currently.
You're like, I need to start. Okay. Confession. I just finished the first book. And so this is legit marking the first page. Because I wanted to use them so badly.
You're like, I'm using it.
I'm marking the first page. And we're just starting there. So yeah, same.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I finished one yesterday. So now that the holiday is actually over, this is when I have the downtime. The 6 days
For the
between now
reading.
and like New Year's is when I have time to just blow through. And I probably have, I think if you've been on our Instagram, you saw a stack of like 10 holiday books. This is my 4th book, 4th of the 10. And I've already blown through my list. So I was like, okay, we're just going to see how many of these we
Reading
can get
for
through.
fun now. There's
Right?
no pressure.
There's no pressure whatsoever. I'm just reading. And these are all like not super thick. So it's nice to be able to kind of get through them and have plenty of bookmarks to make that work.
all the bookmarks, which kind of makes you want to like read a little slower so that you can use them.
Right? Or
Because
just
you're
read
like,
more books.
if I fly through the book, I won't need a bookmark
Then it doesn't
in
matter
one
anymore.
sitting.
Then I don't have to worry about it. And that's the other thing. I like having bookmarks in many places, like bookmarks
Yes.
in my bedroom or next to my chair or at my desk, or because I never know when I am going to pick up the book or need one, or I'm like, oh, I need a bookmark right now. I don't want to go looking for one, so I just have like,
Yeah.
I have like squirrel hordes of bookmarks, like squirrels hoard like acorns. I hoard bookmarks.
Yeah. And if you're cozy, comfy reading somewhere,
Yeah.
you don't want to get up to find
No.
your book or like, oh, I left my book upstairs or whatever. You're like, I will pick up this book.
I will pick up a new one, and because we already know it's
right
there.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it's the perfect answer for it.
I also got a gift card to a big bookstore.
Nice. So
And
new
so
books.
now-
There's new books in your future.
Now I have to decide what new book or books.
Books. No one can
that-
do just one.
No. But I'm like, what am I getting? Oh
and
my
I
God.
think that one is going to a bookstore that is having like a 2 times and a 3 times points thing right now. So if you buy one book, you get points for it, and then that will lead to more books.
This could be a problem. This could start.
That's how I had $75 in book credit the last time I went to the store. They're like, you have a $75 book credit. Would you like to use it? I'm sorry, my books are free. Yes.
Yes.
I bought an entire series.
Okay.
The whole thing.
Okay. New plan of action. I'm going.
Good.
Triple pointing.
Triple points.
And I will just keep getting free new books.
Exactly.
But yeah, now I have to decide what book. Do I go like with a plan?
I never go with a plan.
Or do you just go and like pick up whatever because it's a gift card? So it's basically free anyway.
It is.
Like,
It's a free
so
book.
it's not
So you start
like-
with a free book, and then you
Right?
get points for
Right?
free books.
So I have not thought through my plan of action yet. But I did get a gift card.
Perfect.
So I will be going new book shopping.
I love that.
Very
New book
exciting.
shopping. I got a book for Christmas.
Nice.
I got an actual book,
Yes.
and I think it's funny because it is a book about bookstores.
It's a book about bookstores.
It's a book of bookstores. Literally, 150 bookstores you need to visit before you die.
Oh.
It's the most remarkable bookstores in the world, each having a unique story to tell, from New York to Beijing, from Paris to Rio de Janeiro. And it has photos. There are pictures of all the bookstores. So you could,
Oh, that's a full one.
that's a full page one, right? And so you can just be like,
I can't wait to look at that one.
right?
too.
Like, look, read books, buy local, love that. Any of these little small ones. And then it has a little bit about, like, this one's Berlin, Germany. right? These two are in Germany.
I feel like we should take the show on the road.
Right? Wouldn't that be fun to just go to like different bookstores and
our
like, oh,
guidebook.
here it is. Right?
Yes.
There's Belgium.
So
I'm
cute.
telling you, it's adorable. Here, the Americas, United States, St. Louis, Seattle, DC. Hey, that's close.
Hey.
Hey, Savannah, Georgia. Like, we could do a USA tour and then a world tour.
I'm down.
Of just bookstores.
I'm
so
in.
that was a very unique and fun book that I wasn't on my list, didn't even know existed. And
But
here-
now you're like, how have I lived
we are.
without you?
right? Because now I have like a plan. This is like my own little map. My map.
I
of
know
things
what
to
you're
do.
doing in 2025.
Right, traveling.
Bucket list travel.
I should just take it every time I have to go somewhere for work. I should just
According
take
to
it with me.
bookstore. Yes.
Right, and then be like, okay, now I'm in this place.
I'm seeing a whole theme. I feel like you need like a map with little stickers and like every time you visit, because we know we're not going to mark the book.
Oh God, no.
Like,
No.
you're not going to mark that. So maybe we need like, oh my God, hold on. It's coming to me. It's like
Okay.
a map, but it's a bookmark.
Oh.
But it's specifically for this book that you can stamp.
And I can stick on whatever.
And then it's the bookmark, so it's always with the book.
Oh, I don't hate that. I'm not against putting things in the book. I'm against marking the book, unless it's made to be marked in. But I'm
That one's not.
No,
It's
is not.
just not.
No, and it comes with its own little like pull bookmarky thing, so you can like remember where you've
Yes.
been. I like that.
Yes.
Also, I was talking to you. I believe I was talking to your lovely husband yesterday,
Yes.
and he was talking about how you were looking for something. I think it was bookstores. Bookstores or types of books or something. And he had mentioned that like, oh, if you like Google it on YouTube and you're like, oh, I'm in this place, like used bookstores here. It's like YouTube is the best place to like go on and find like just a list of like
Yes.
bookstores that people have made videos about. So maybe our faces,
Coming soon.
right? But I think it's fun to be like, oh, I have to
Love
go.
used bookstores.
Like I have to go down to Florida in February, which okay, but it's not like fun part of Florida. So maybe since I have to be there for 2 nights, thanks American Airlines for not having flights that go out all the time. I have to be there for 2 days. Maybe
Yes.
I do myself a little book tour.
Yeah, we love a book tour.
A book tour,
A book tour of a used bookstore.
right?
Oh, it's so good. The finding and the treasure hunting, and then like finding a book that you kind of were looking for but didn't know you were looking, but like didn't walk in looking for, but you're like, yes, I love you. It's so great. It is so great.
You're so much better at used bookstores than I am because I'm very
love
much like
used
I'll just go in. I know the section I want. I go to my place. But that's why I love a good
Yes.
gift card.
But
But I feel like we've switched places at this point because now I'm trying to get into, and you actually get to go to a big bookstore.
and I am being forced.
Forced.
My arm is being twisted.
She's running along with the
I
twister.
have no choice. I must go buy new books.
It doesn't seem like a problem to me.
I don't see a problem.
No problem at all.
Not at all. I also gave books.
You did give books.
I did.
You are a book giver.
Yes, I was. I will tell you, it was a foiled plan. I did try to find a book for everybody,
Oh, there you go.
but I couldn't.
It's okay. It has to speak to the right people.
Yeah, and so I got a couple of books for a couple of people because I knew they would love them. And you can't begrudge someone a book you know they're going to love if you don't have a book for everybody.
Right?
So-
just because one person doesn't get one doesn't mean nobody gets one.
And it wasn't necessarily for the holidays. It was just,
Because you were here at this
I
time.
loved this book. I'm here, you're here. I think you will love this book. Here,
Take it.
have a book.
Just for you.
So I love the whole book theme. Like, it's
Oh, yeah.
just very us. It fits.
Yep.
I also, what is it? I'm going to screw this up so bad. Is it Swedish?
Yes?
Norwegian?
I want to say it's Swedish.
Okay, the
Night Before Christmas?
yeah, where
Yes,
you give
Christmas
a
Eve.
book on Christmas Eve and everyone hangs out and reads
And just
their book.
reads.
Yes.
Right.
I'm like, we could combine, make our own theme, matching Christmas jammies, alcoholic beverages, adult beverages.
Adult beverages.
We love
things
an
to
adult
sip
beverage.
on.
And matching Christmas jammies
Right.
and our books.
I don't hate it. I say we do it next
Sorry,
time.
Christmas has already passed.
Well, we do it. We have plenty of time to plan.
Apparently now it'll just be a Tuesday.
Right. And if each person, like, instead of like a secret Santa, it's like a secret librarian.
Yes.
And each person pulls somebody and has to give them
Be
a book.
a secret librarian.
Secret librarian.
Yes.
Secret book buddies.
I don't hate this.
Me neither. I think I really like it.
It's going in the comments.
Right. I'm trying to think if I gifted books this year. I did. I gifted at least one for the holidays. It was a part of a Christmas gift. I've seen it on Instagram like a billion times. It's that guide to like rebuilding society or something. It's like this giant thick book, and it's got like how to make coffee out of coffee beans and how to like there's one part that's like how to restart society sort of thing. Like it's one of those very, and like all of the pictures, the book is huge, and all of the pictures are very like steampunk drawn. Like they look very much like they were drawn in that style, almost like that circus style or whatever, with the light colors and the tempered pages, and it was very cool. So I got that. I was like, all right, I've seen you enough times, and I think it would be a unique something. Yeah. So I grabbed it, and then I gave it to them, and I was like, I would like to also read this.
And I
like I also got this. Also, I would like to like put my name out to the side. So if you ever see it misplaced, it's because I have moved it. But I didn't purchase it with the intent of actually reading it myself. But when it got here, I was like, all right, this is cooler than I thought.
Yeah. And then you're like, how far in advance do I need to... do I have time to read you first?
And
it's
like a 500-page book. It's huge. It has it tells you how to like restart the internet, like all the
Plug
things.
it in?
No, but like building it from like wires to like soup to nuts, like the whole thing.
Oh.
So yes, I did that, and then for Christmas, I always give the kids each a book. So they each get something to read. The plan is something to read, something to do, something to wear.
Oh,
right? So that's if we're doing gifts, something to read, something to do, something to wear. My oldest got an entire series because I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
And they were very tiny books. So he got a whole series that he wanted. He knew he wanted one book. He didn't realize that there were 12.
I mean...
So now he has 12.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Now he has 12 books. And then my daughter got a detective scientist story, which I think will be fun. And my youngest got a dinosaur book. Naturally.
Of course.
Yes. So I was excited about that because it's always fun to give things that you think they'll enjoy.
Yes.
And to watch my 10-year-old open it and be like, oh my gosh, like,
and get
these are the books I wanted. I was like, oh, thank goodness. Right?
Yes. That excitement doesn't go away even as they get older.
No, it does not, obviously. But the fact that I just got a book and was like, look at my book.
Look at my book. Look what I got. Look what I got. And you're like, I don't care about the rest of my presents. I just want to start reading now.
Now I'm going to sit here and just read forever.
Yeah. I'm good.
Yes. I did get another book shirt.
Yes.
I got a second book shirt. And I think it's I have 2 more book things. It was a very book themed thing.
Yeah.
So I think I've mentioned in a
What is this?
I think I've mentioned in a previous episode that I read Agatha Christie novels. Mm-hmm. I'm a big Agatha Christie fan, but I'm a fan of the French detective, right? And one of the things he says is use your little gray cells, because he's talking about like your brain, right? Using your brain. I got a shirt that literally says use your little gray cells with his little mustache, because the mustache is a big deal. And so I'm excited to wear this one probably the next time I read.
That is super cute. And you will be able to easily spot other Agatha Christie readers because they will get it.
Right, they'll understand.
And
no one else
see,
will.
like, the face.
Right?
You'll see it.
Yep. It's kind of like I have a Bluey t-shirt from the little kid show, and it just says Janet and Rita 2024. But it's very much like one of those political t-shirts or whatever, but it's the grannies from...
Yes.
So because I walked into like a Starbucks at one point, and there was a woman, she was like, I love your shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you.
You will know.
You get it.
And that's the coolest thing. Mm-hmm. Connecting with other book readers in the wild.
Right? I do love a good connection. And then I think the last thing I got was a tumbler.
Did you get a tote?
Did I get a tote? Did I get a tote?
I don't remember.
I didn't get a tote. I did get this. It says just one more chapter. I mean, it's one of those little like...
It has water in it. That's so not for water.
It was for water.
That's for coffee.
Today, it was for water today.
Or wine.
I use it throughout the day. But it's very cute. Just one more chapter, which is always what I'm saying. The number of times I have let my kids stay up late because I'm like, I have 5 pages left in this chapter.
Yeah.
Because
we just need to finish.
Yeah, we read before bed. And so I'm like, I have 5 pages left. I'm not stopping in the middle. So you can read until I'm done with my 5 pages.
What kind of animal doesn't stop at a chapter?
Unless it's like something big that I'm like, oh, I'm in the middle of something like the doorbell rang. If the doorbell rang, I'm not finishing a chapter. That seems a little rude. Is it not rude?
I'm letting the doorbell ring and finishing my chapter. If I don't know you're coming, do not ring my door.
How about this? I will check the ring to see who it is, and if it's
just to make
worth it,
sure.
like, right, if it's like
Just to make
a
sure.
solicitor, then
You keep reading.
Then I just keep reading. Then I will finish my chapter.
Makes your
But if it's
decision
like
easy.
my parents, I'm opening the door.
Well, you would probably know that they're coming.
Probably. Fine. Fair enough. So,
That's how we do it.
exactly. So what else? What else did we see or
To
hear?
be fair, though, we did get a lot of book gifts.
Yes.
And we gave a lot of book gifts, but that
Yes.
was pretty much what was on my list.
All book things.
It was definitely very book themed.
Hmm?
And I think I've complained enough about using receipts and
Then
trash
now you have enough bookmarks.
that everybody was like, clearly she needs bookmarks.
So thank you to the family members who watched
Yes.
and listened.
We appreciate
That wasn't the point, but we appreciate
but
you.
we do appreciate it. So I definitely think like it was book themed, but that's kind of where I was.
Yeah, I think
Where I
everything
am.
is book themed. Yeah, and it's nice to see or to understand that people get you, because I don't know if it's a thing, but my love language is gift giving. Like, I love finding the right gift for the right person and
Yes.
sharing it with them and watching them open it and like all of those things, which may be a bit creepy. I don't know, but I just enjoy it. Right, watching you open it. But I've put a lot of time and effort and thought into picking it out, and so it's important for me to be able to like see somebody open it. So for someone to turn around and be like, oh, I heard you, I listened to you, I paid attention to the things that you talked about, like,
Yes.
that is the coolest thing. Especially if it's somebody, I had somebody who I don't talk to very often at all, who just happened. She was like, oh, I grabbed you something really quick, and it was like a cute little like a little book knickknack that like went on my desk or whatever, and I was like, clearly I'm very clear about my likes.
Yes.
But two, for them to have seen something and thought, oh, she would enjoy this.
And thought of you.
Which is also the way I
when
give
saw it.
gifts. Like,
Yes.
I give gifts. Like, if I see something, I'm like, oh, that would be great for so-and-so. My problem is, usually I can't wait to hand it to somebody.
Yes.
So if I get it, like, I'm like, oh, I will start my shopping early for the holidays, and I will get it in August. I'm handing it to you, like, September 1st at the latest.
Yep.
So I'm not very good at that
couldn't
part.
wait. This is
Right.
not really Christmas because it's still summer. So here you
Right.
go.
So this was the
We'll find
Christmas
something
gift that
else.
we will replace with something else that I find that makes me think of you. But I love that I was able to receive so many things that were so useful.
It's so fitting.
Right? Like, so much. I'm like, oh, I need this.
Yes.
Like, I didn't realize that I needed this, but I need this.
I needed this. I had no
needed
idea.
this. I needed tumbling books.
Yes.
Because you did. Like, now, and the thing is, that book that you're reading with the tumbling books is so cute and so perfect for the aesthetic.
Just adorable. And I did. And I was like, maybe I should just use one. Because they are individual.
One?
I don't know if I said that.
You might have, but
They are individual. But I was like, you
can
know
you
what? They're
show
so
me how they're individual? So they're not like connected by anything?
Right.
Okay. Sorry, we have to go back to this because I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Yes. So they're like individual.
No, I'm using, okay. So each one has its own little like
Its
tabby
own little
thing.
tab. Tabby do.
Got it.
And there's a tab. And there's a tab. And there's another tab. Can you see?
See?
Can
Perfect.
you see it? Yeah, my tail.
Yeah, I would use them all in the same book too. I get that they're probably for more than one book, but why?
No, they belong together.
They do.
They look like they're. And
They're
I feel
friends.
like I'm gonna play with them to be like, oh, maybe they need to be closer, so it looks like they're. There's so many. There's so much.
And for that book, that is a
Like,
very
is that not
fitting.
the perfect book for it?
It's very fitting because the content of that book is very bookish.
I feel like it'll be super cute in old books too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot to say about old books in our next episode.
Old
Or in a different episode. We're gonna save that for a different episode, but
You'll get all of our thoughts on old books.
right, every thought on the old books. But I think it was just from a book haul.
A day. I didn't come up with that.
From a book holiday. I just think it's something that I don't know. I was excited to get book themed things.
Yes.
And to see book themed things.
Yes.
In addition to actual books. Because I like both.
We like all of them.
Right?
We like book and book adjacent things.
Right?
And that's what we got.
Yeah. And I will say from a haul standpoint, HAUL, I did find a little website that I've been using. Don't go out there and ruin it for me, but I will share it with you. And that's where I got to the stack of 10 Christmas books that I got, or winter themed books. I got from a place called Book Outlet, bookoutlet.com. And it was not sponsored, but if you would like, we're in. And I think the books were like, I think we're having a sale. It was like a Black Friday sale.
Yes.
And I think I got them all for $5 each.
Yes.
$5 a book for 10 books. Like,
We love that.
okay, I'm in.
Yes.
And it doesn't have the thing is, it doesn't have every book, right? Because it's an outlet. So if you're looking for, whatever the new Iron Flame book is, I think it's Onyx Storm that comes out in January, which I have the other two, but I haven't read them yet. But the Onyx Storm is not going to be on that right now, right? The entire series for Akatar is not going to be on there. The entire series for Throne of Glass is not on there. I can tell you because I've looked, right?
Are they used or new?
Sometimes both.
Okay.
So all of the ones that I got, and you can filter by which you want.
Okay.
So the ones I got were all new, but they were like overstock from, and some of them have like the Target or the Barnes and Noble stickers on them still. But it has like a little red or black line on the bottom. I know. But it has like the red or black line on the bottom that was like, oh, there were too many or overstock or whatever.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's, quote, wrong with them is that the bottom of the book has a red line. I'll pay $5 for that.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Right. So I'm slowly gathering all of the Throne of Glass books because I think I've gotten 4 from there so far of those. So I'm just slowly gathering it. So it's like my own way of, because we don't have a used bookstore here.
Isn't that fun though?
That's
The
good,
hunt.
right? So I'm
You're
like, okay, every
ooh.
so often I go and look, and then I have to go back to my shelf, which I now have a picture of, so I can see which ones I have and which ones I don't.
You need a list.
But that's where I got all of my holiday books that I'm going to blow through in the next 5 days in the hopes of reading some more, because it's still winter. So I'm trying to read all of the Christmas ones now.
Yes.
And then the winter ones I can read in January.
Yeah. Because we're still.
Because it's still winter.
here.
It's still
We're
winter.
still in that in between. So
Right.
it's still kind of Christmas.
Yes. So I feel like I can still do it because my holiday decorations are still up.
Yes.
But when that's over, I have to
Right.
put the
When the
Christmas
tree
books away.
comes down,
The books
you better be
for
done
the
with your
Christmas
Christmas
holiday,
books.
right? They go. They have to head back to their shelf of shame until I'm ready for them again.
if you remember at that point.
Right? I've been good at sharing.
Next holiday haul.
Right. I've been good at sharing the holiday ones because I'll read it and I'm like, all right, who wants it? It's holiday
Who's
time.
next?
Take it. Take
It's
it. Who
quick.
needs it?
Yes.
It is. They've been
It's
very
the best
quick.
way. We
So.
love that. We love a good cozy Christmas book.
We do. Good. And the other one I read for part of the holiday haul was 3 Holidays and a Wedding. And it was set in 2020 when Ramadan, Christmas and Hanukkah were all at the same time. So like Eid had fallen at the end of like all those holidays or whatever. And so it was people who had celebrated all 3 who were stuck at a hotel or like in a little Christmas town because of a flight mishap in Canada. And so one family was supposed to be getting married, so everybody from the wedding was there except for the groom. And they celebrated Ramadan. And then you had the one family that celebrated both Christmas and Hanukkah, and the other one who celebrated Hanukkah. And so they all like were relative strangers who got to meet each other. And it was a very cute book.
Super cute.
And I loved seeing the differences in like how they navigated all of the holidays. So it was really cool because
That was
mostly
very
if I'm
cool.
reading a Christmas book, it's just Christmas.
Yeah.
Right? Or just Christmas, maybe a little Hanukkah sprinkled in, but it was nice to see all 3.
Very cool.
It was very cool.
Might steal that one.
Right? Mom has it, so you
Okay.
can take it from her. 3 holidays and a wedding. Yes. Because I keep trying to call it 3 weddings and a holiday, which is not it.
3
3
weddings
holidays
and a
and a
holiday.
wedding.
3 of something.
Right? I think that's the one that finished up my 2024 book
That
goal.
hit your book
I think that was my book goal. I think that was the one that
Nice.
hit it.
Yeah. But book giving continues.
Yes.
Even though the holidays are ending, the book theme gifts will continue.
Exactly. And what did you guys get? What did you get for yourself? What did you find where you're like, oh, I need this thing for me. This is a gift for me. Is there anything that you saw that you thought was really cool or that you received that you would love to give as a gift in the future? Because I'm always looking for book themed gifts.
And I have a book gift card. So what should I be getting?
Right? What should you be going to find?
I need some advice. Because I may lose my mind. I haven't been in a new bookstore in a while.
I can't say that.
So that's fun. I might not know how to act.
You will be fine.
Any suggestions are welcome.
Start with coffee.
Is that a book? Sounds like a fabulous book.
It does. It does sound like a really great book, but no. But I was just saying start with coffee, then you can only pick up things with one hand and you have to actually look at them instead of double fisting.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
I like.
Get yourself a beverage as you go.
I don't hate that idea.
Right?
I also love coffee.
See?
It shall be done.
Perfect. We have a plan. Yes. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. It was great to have you join us for today's chat. If you'd like to continue the conversation, provide a recommendation, or simply say hi, pop over to Instagram at wine.read.wine. Also, if you're the review type person, we'd love for you to subscribe and leave us an honest review on your favorite podcast player. Or leave us a comment on our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next episode. Happy reading!